Hey everybody, U.S. immigration lawyer Michael Ashoori here, and in today's video I have an exciting update to share with you. USCIS has announced some plans that it has to improve processing times for immigration applications and to reduce the major backlogs that they currently have. In today's video, I'm going to talk all about this news, so make sure to stick around. Hey everyone, my name is Michael Ashoori and I'm a U.S. immigration lawyer based in Los Angeles, California. At my law firm, we work with clients from all 50 states and we regularly post videos to make sure that you're up to date with the latest immigration news and you get helpful immigration tips. So if you're not yet a subscriber to our YouTube channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you stay in the loop with all the videos that we're posting. So as I mentioned in today's video, we're going to talk about some updates that USCIS recently announced about its efforts and its plans to improve processing times. So recently, on March 29th, USCIS put out a news release in terms of what steps it plans on taking to help reduce processing times. Now, the first thing that USCIS mentioned is that it's going to attempt to improve its cycle times. So basically, USCIS has this internal metric, this internal figure that they track that they refer to as a cycle time, which is essentially their way of identifying how long they expect the case to take. So the way that USCIS explained how it plans to reduce its cycle times is that they're going to create new goals for what they want their new cycle times to be. And they're going to attempt to achieve those goals by increasing staffing, improving their technology, and in general, just increasing their overall capacity. And with these changes, they expect to reduce their overall processing times. So I want you to take a look at my screen and I want to share with you what their new goals are going to be for processing times. It's really exciting, assuming that USCIS can actually accomplish these goals. It's very exciting because they would be a major improvement. So take a look at my screen and we'll go through this figure together. So if you can take a look at my screen, what we're looking at right now is the actual news release that USCIS put out. And I specifically am focusing right now on this figure right here, where as you can see, it's the new cycle time goals. Basically what we're looking at here is specific forms and what they want their goals to be for the overall processing time of these forms. So for example, the I-129, they're projecting their goal to be 2 weeks with premium processing. I-140, it's another immigrant petition. With premium processing, they're also expecting it to be at around 2 weeks. Now, this is really exciting for the non-premium I-129s. Currently, for many application types, under the current processing times, it could take anywhere from 6 months to 8 months or maybe even more. And under this new goal that they're setting for themselves, they are planning to get these I-129s processed without premium processing in 2 months. Again, that's major stuff right there. Now, take a look over here on this 3-month category. We have the form I-765, which is the application for employment authorization. We have the form I-131, which is the form that somebody would use to apply for advanced parole, and other forms listed here as well that they are planning. Their goal is to get these processed within 3 months. Right now, we're seeing those forms at 6+ months. So this would be a major improvement. Now we'll go over to this area right here where it is USCIS's goal to get these case types processed within 6 months. And we're going to see a lot of really cool stuff happening on this side too, because for example, the N-400, this is the application for naturalization. This is the application that somebody uses to apply for citizenship. And right now you can see cases take 9 to 12 or more months for these to get processed. And again, USCIS is planning to get these processed within 6 months. There's many more forms here. For example, the I-485, which is the adjustment of status. This can take 9 to 12 to 14 or more months. And again, we're seeing that USCIS plans to get these processed within 6 months. And there's more, there's more really impressive goals as well. As you can see here, this is the form I-526. The form I-526 is the immigrant petition for somebody that's planning on applying for an EB-5 investor visa. Now, the Form I-526 right now can take 18 or more months to process. It's one of those forms that just takes a tremendously long time to process. And as you can see, USCIS has set a goal to get these processed within 6 months. If that can actually happen, it would be a tremendous improvement from the current processing time. So as you can see, if USCIS can actually leverage technology, increase its workforce, and increase its overall capacity to achieve these goals, it would be a tremendous benefit for people that are planning on applying for immigration benefits. So that was just one of the sections of this news release that USCIS put out. In addition to that, in addition to its overall plan of improving its processing times by tweaking its internal cycle time goals, in its latest news release, USCIS announced that it plans to expand the premium processing service. So premium processing is an optional additional service that somebody can select to do, and it's only available for certain cases. But basically the way it works is that if somebody selects premium processing and premium processing is eligible for their case, then what they'll do is they'll pay an additional fee to USCIS to get their case processed faster. And typically, right now, the way it works is that somebody pays an additional fee. Right now, the typical fee for premium processing is about $2,500. And if somebody selects premium processing, it can get their case processed within 15 days. So that's typically how premium processing works. Now, what USCIS is announcing is that they plan to expand the types of cases that are eligible for premium processing. So basically, if there's more types of cases that are available and eligible for premium processing, it means that more people can take advantage of this service to get their cases processed in 15 days. So among the various case types that USCIS plans to make eligible for premium processing are the EB-1C immigrant petition, which is a green card option for multinational managers and executives. Basically, it's a certain case type where somebody that's working as a manager or an executive for a foreign company can transfer to a related company in the US and also work as either a manager or executive. In addition, USCIS plans to eventually make the EB-2 national interest waiver eligible for premium processing. The national interest waiver is a special green card option for somebody that's going to be doing some sort of work in the United States that's in the national interest. For example, like a cancer researcher or a doctor or some other type of professional that's going to be doing something in the United States that's in the national interest. So again, the goal is that by making more case types eligible for premium processing, more people can get their cases processed faster by paying an additional fee. Now, the third point that was mentioned by USCIS in this news release is that it plans to make employment authorization documents more available to immigrants that are applying for them. So for example, they are working to extend the validity period of certain types of employment authorization documents, also known as EADs. And as we discussed earlier in this video, they plan to improve overall processing times for employment authorization applications, along with other steps as well. So what did we talk about today in this video? We talked about how USCIS has announced a multi-step kind of plan or a multi-pronged plan for improving processing times for immigration cases, for reducing overall backlogs, and in general, making immigration cases move faster. And the three items that were mentioned were that USCIS plans to improve its cycle time goals, and with that eventually get to a point where actual processing times are improved by increasing staffing, better utilization of technology, and overall increasing the capacity that USCIS has. In addition, USCIS is planning on expanding the types of cases that are eligible for premium processing, and USCIS plans to improve access to employment authorization documents. So hopefully you found this video very helpful. If USCIS can pull this off, it's great news for anybody that's planning on applying for immigration benefits. So again, overall, this is a very positive update. We'll see what happens in the coming months. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next video.